Why was John the Baptist beheaded? The shocking story of King Herod's fatal promise. Imagine attending a royal birthday party. The music is playing. The guests are celebrating. The king is in high spirits. Then a young woman performs a dance that impresses the king so much that he makes an astonishing promise. Ask me for anything you want, even up to half my kingdom, and I will give it to you. Instead of asking for gold, or jewels, or power, she asks for the head of a man, not just any man, one of the most respected prophets of his time. Why would she ask for something so horrifying? Who was really behind the request? And why didn't the king simply refuse? Today, we're exploring one of the Bible's most shocking stories. A prophet who spoke without fear. John the Baptist was known for speaking boldly. He preached repentance and called people to change their lives. Crowds traveled long distances to hear him. He even baptized Jesus in the Jordan River. But John didn't only challenge ordinary people, he also confronted rulers. That decision would change his life forever. King Herod's unlawful marriage. The ruler in this story is Herod Antipas, son of Herod the Great. Herod Antipas had married Herodias. According to the Gospels, John publicly criticized this marriage because Herodias had previously been married to Herod's brother. John declared that the marriage was unlawful. Imagine confronting one of the most powerful men in the region. Most people would stay silent. John did not. His courage came at a price. Herod had John arrested and imprisoned. But something unusual happened. Although Herod imprisoned him, the Gospels also say that Herod respected John, recognized him as a righteous man, and liked listening to him, even though John's words troubled him. Why would a king imprison a man he admired? Was Herod afraid of John's influence? Or was he caught between his own conscience and political pressure? Then came the birthday celebration. Government officials, military commanders, and influential guests gathered for a lavish feast. During the celebration, Herodias' daughter danced before everyone. The Bible doesn't describe the dance in detail. It simply says that Herod and his guests were pleased. So pleased that Herod made an impulsive promise. He swore an oath before everyone. She could ask for almost anything. This raises another question. Why make such a public promise before knowing the request? Was it pride? Was he trying to impress his guests? Or had emotion overcome good judgment? The deadly request. The young woman didn't answer immediately. Instead, she went to her mother. Herodias had never forgotten John's criticism. She saw an opportunity. Her answer was chilling. Ask for the head of John the Baptist on a platter. Imagine hearing that request. The banquet suddenly became silent. The king was shocked. The Gospels say Herod was deeply distressed. So why didn't he simply say no? According to the biblical account, he feared breaking the oath he had made in front of his guests. Was Herod more concerned about keeping his reputation than doing what he believed was right? Could one careless promise really cost an innocent man his life? The execution Herod gave the order. John the Baptist was executed in prison. His head was brought on a platter and given to the young woman, who then gave it to her mother. John's disciples later came to collect his body and bury him. The prophet who had prepared the way for Jesus had been silenced, but his message continued to spread. The questions that remain. This story raises questions that people still discuss today. Why did Herod value his public image over justice? What responsibility did Herodias bear for John's death? Was the young woman acting on her own, or simply following her mother's instructions? And what can this story teach us about the danger of pride, revenge, and impulsive promises? The Bible doesn't answer every question directly, which is one reason this story continues to fascinate readers centuries later. Conclusion: John the Baptist lost his life because he chose to speak what he believed was true, even when it was dangerous. King Herod had power, wealth, and authority. Yet one reckless promise and the pressure of public opinion shaped one of the most tragic moments in the New Testament. Perhaps the greatest lesson isn't only about John's courage. It's about how pride, revenge, and the desire to save face can lead to irreversible decisions. So, what do you think? Could King Herod have prevented John's death? Or had his own choices already trapped him? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's keep the discussion respectful.